OG ink carver. Let's take a look. What's going on, guys? I just wanted to take this time to welcome you to my channel. I'm a tattooer from Eastern Oregon, and this is CaptainRon. Hello and welcome, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the OG ink carver. This is a 4mm stroke machine from OG Produce. Now, I've had this thing for quite some time and been meaning to get a review out as soon as possible. But this and that hit me in the face with the wiffle ball bat. The time has come now, so we're going to review it now. I've had plenty of time to use this and test it thoroughly. So, yeah. So, the OG ink carver. This retails for around $80. $80 from ogproduce.com. I'll put a pop in right now of the link. And I believe you can also get this right now for 15% off with my coupon code CaptainRon, and also use my OG Produce referral link right there if you want to help support the channel. Either or, up to you. Let me know what you do. So here we are in the box. It comes with a nice box here. Nice magnetic snap, especially for $80. I'm pretty surprised by this here. Unleashed creativity. I don't know if you guys can see that. Unleash creativity and some nice script there. OG Pro, got produce here on the edge here. Nice quality box here. Same thing on the box. Inside we have our tattoo machine. This one's in the black. We have our fiber, whatever O-rings, can't remember what they're called right now. And a hardware bag. I think it's just a cable in here. I still haven't opened this thing. Yeah, just a cable. Boy, if I had a nickel for every cable I'd have had about 15 nickels. Okay, so let me kind of quickly run you through the my first unboxing experience with this thing. So initially, this thing comes with one of those little pull cords that like those little battery compartments have that help you pull the blast battery out. It immediately ripped. It immediately ripped when I pulled it out of here. So yeah, at first I'm like, okay, let's shut this off right now. So it immediately ripped when I pulled it out, so I had to finger it out of there. This is just a nice foam cutout, or whatever. And so then what I did was I opened this up, and immediately one of the O-rings, second O-ring here, had broken off. So, but we'll get to that. Let's put this up here. So yeah, this thing retails for about $80. It's a 4mm fixed stroke machine, fully wireless, with a jump start. Nice clicky buttons. It does have a protective film on here. I wanted to keep this on here until I made the video. Let's get a fresh peel back here. Oh yeah. Nice fresh peel. So yeah, nice little protective film on there. If I was you, I'd try to keep it on there as long as I could, but yeah, here we got pretty simple, bare bones machine, but it does the job quite well. So we long press for a power. So this is one of those machines that automatically turns on when you turn it on, which is kind of a bummer. So just be careful about that, guys. So it's kind of hard to see because of my brightness going on right now. Turn the brightness down a little bit. So I believe it's 4 to 12. I'm not really sure. I'll put a pop in right here. I should probably do my research for yeah, so probably 12 volts. Absolutely busting right now. And I think it runs down as low as 5 volts. Yeah. So 5 to 12. I don't know what the working volts are. I'll put that a pop in right now. But it does have a jump start, which I believe you double click this. Yeah. Single click. You see our lightning bolt right there. That enables our jump start. And there is a way to check the I don't know if it's the battery charge. So I don't think 14% is the I don't think that's the double click the power. I don't think that's our battery. I think that might be the efficiency, maybe, because see, we're at 6. Good lord, I'm having a hard time seeing this. See, we're at 6 volts here. You guys can't see that, can ya? So we're at 6 volts here. You're going to have to take my word for this. We're going to go up 7 volts. Double click that 14%. Maybe not. So maybe that is our battery. I don't know. I was getting different numbers with it. When I was using it. So like when it says 14 right here, and then when I go to plug it in, it says like 26 or something. So I'm not exactly sure what that 14% is. I would assume it is the battery charge, but I don't know. I was getting weird numbers on it because I had that show me 10% one time, so I got to plug it in, and then when I plugged it in, it was at like 30%. So anyways, jump start feature. It's probably the ugliest thing I've ever seen, to be honest with you. It has this groove right here. I don't know if that's for a rubber band, maybe to help you secure your wrap over it. It does have this nice smooth finish that really helps cling or barrier film stick to it quite easy. But with this matte finish, it does have the barrier film does have trouble sticking to it sometimes, unless you really stretch it really good. So it does have one of the more satisfying grips I've had. This ratchet here is probably the creme de la creme if we're talking ASMR here. It has a very distinct sound, and I cannot think of what it is right now, the sound it reminds me of, but I'll probably think of it when I edit this video real quickly tonight. But yeah, very satisfying click here. It's one of the best I've heard. Anyways, it has quite a long thread here. It's like, good lord, come on. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. There we go, now it's out. So, it's from China, so they grease the living hell out of this thing. So, I don't think I have enough paper towels to clean this off. That's a joke. But that's how much grease is on here. So it has another one of these polyurethane rings. I don't think it's called polyurethane, but you guys know what I mean. It has another one of these rings here. When I first took it out of the box to see it, it was already shredded out. So I just left it off there just because. But unfortunately, it does not have the ability to take it apart and clean that push rod, which is a real bummer. I wish these guys would start doing that more. So just be sure you're handling your cartridges, guys. Handling your cartridges correctly by not handling the backstem. Yeah, huge amount of threads. Now, when I first started using this thing, I felt like the throw on the cartridge was kind of short. But what that was I had too much film right here, and I wasn't getting a full clap, full pinch in there. So let me grab a cartridge. This is a 10-7. No, it's a 1207. So another problem I was having with this thing too, and I think it might be because of that second O-ring in there. It's not helping yet the grip line up with the push rod. But sometimes I would load this thing in here, and this here would not make contact with the push rod inside the machine, and so it would get stuck in the machine like that, and then I'd have to kind of wiggle it and go, in like that. If that makes any sense, I hope you guys can understand. But my only thought would be that second O-ring maybe helps it keep it lined up perfectly from here to the push rod. But yeah, other than that, fantastic little liner. Great packer. Packs black super smooth, especially if you're using a bug pin. Super smooth. Red, I did some nice red with it. Did some nice smooth black with it. Just super easy. That's that 4mm stroke coreless motor. And a great little liner. So, I mean, and $80, this thing is, like, pretty clutch. So, yes, I do reach for this thing when I have a nice spot of black to put in, or if I got some color, I need to slam it. I don't do a whole lot of color, but when I do, this is numero uno. I used to use the Hawk Thunder for that just because it packs black and color so smoothly, but it's hard to get it. Getting it hooked up to your battery is very inconvenient, And just getting set up with the cable now just seems super inconvenient as well. So I'm spoiled by these wireless machines. So yeah, 4mm fixed stroke, coreless motor. You know, pretty smooth finish. It's very ugly, but it's very simple. So I can appreciate that. You know, I don't know how many times or when it might happen, but this might just be one time where I mishandle a cartridge, and then this thing is probably just going to have to be put up on the shelf, which is very unfortunate. It's just not worth taking a risk to me for anything like that to happen, especially in the position I'm in. I don't really see a way to tear this apart. I'm not really, it might just be pressure fitted in there, reverse threaded or something, but I'm not going to put a pair of pliers on there just to rip it apart to prove a point, because I'm not about that life. But yeah, it feels weighty. Sorry, this video's all over the place here, guys. It feels nice and weighty. It's not, it's, you know, forward in the hand. It's fairly easy to wrap. I just put a couple pieces, cut a pieces of fill in some squares here, there. Co-wrap, and then saran wrap right here, and the saran wrap clinks nicely to right here, this smooth surface. So yeah, battery life's not too bad. I didn't really have it dying on me in mid-session or anything, but I just make sure to charge it before I start my tattoo. But yeah, OG ink carver in the black. It comes in a nice blue as well, similar to this, probably a little bit darker, but yeah, definitely check it out. 80 bucks. I mean, you really can't lose at this thing. Especially if you just need something for a backup. Pretty sweet little machine. Yeah, OG's kind of banging right now. I mean, they got some nice machines. They got some nice machines in their lineup. Some nice wireless options. Super sweet. This thing's got good torque on it. Feels really nice, consistent. Yeah, packs it in super smooth. I mean, 7.5 volts. Not too bad, in my opinion. So, sorry you guys can't see the numbers on here. Oh, there's an 8 right there. Let me see if I can reenact that. See, now it's at 19%. Isn't that weird? Earlier it was at 14. So I wonder if that's efficiency, maybe. But that'd be such a weird thing to put on there, wouldn't it? Yeah, sometimes it has issues lining up. The push rod has issues. The push rod on the cartridge has issues lining up with the push rod on the machine itself. But it might be that O-ring. I don't really know, guys. I could care less, to be honest with you. Sometimes it does it. Sometimes it gets caught right there. But yeah, I'll just give it a fucking wiggle right there, and then it snaps in. Yep. Consistent, strong, 4mm stroke, wireless, and 80 bucks. Killer deal, man. What's going on? Team China all the way, am I right, guys? Cool. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm sure I forgot something. If I did, let me know in the comments. Leave a like on this video if you liked it. If you don't worry about it. I'm not really tripping. So yeah, let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys' time and your opinions. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.